Hey, movie lovers, this is Leo.
Mike.
And Kevin from Films and Fermentation.
If you love comedy, movies, and a good drink in hand, then you need to check out the Pod Nation Media Network.
It's home to a variety of amazing podcasts covering everything from pulp culture to history and, of course, movies like ours.
And the best part, Pod Nation Media Network is featured on Roku, so you can stream your favorite podcasts anytime.
Alongside Films and Fermentation, you'll find other fantastic shows like the KJ&A podcast, The Undiscovered Entrepreneur, Real Sharks, and so many more.
So grab a drink, press play, and join the fun with Pod Nation Media Network.
Because everything's better with a little comedy, movies, and booze.
Learn more by going to linktree.com/podnationpods.
Films and fermentation, movies and inebriation with films and fermentation, comedy mixed with taste elevation. Films and fermentation with Leo, Batman, and Mike.
Hey, everybody. Welcome back to Films and Fermentation. This is episode 218. So we're doing this episode tonight, and we're going to take a little break for Thanksgiving because we were recording this the week before. Yeah, we got our little gobble turkey guy down on the bottom there. So happy Thanksgiving, everybody. And, thank you for joining us tonight for this last episode before Thanksgiving. Tonight, we're playing a game called Real or Fake. We did this last year around this time, and we had a lot of fun with it. And what I'll be doing is I'll be giving out plot descriptions of movies, some real, some fake, and Mike and Kevin have to try to guess which ones are real.
Whoa. That's not what you told me. You told me you're going to show up pictures of actresses, and we had to figure out their tits were fake or real.
Here you go. Here's the first one. Tell me.
They're real.
They're real.
They're real and they're
Spectacular. So for anybody not watching at home, if you're listening to the broadcast, I am going to be bringing up pictures of the movies that are real. One of the ones that I brought up just now was from a movie called Tiptoes, which I was going to use tonight, but Kevin and Mike both know that it's a real movie. And if anybody out there has never seen the movie Tiptoes with Gary Oldman playing a dwarf, not a dwarf like Snow White dwarf, a dwarf like real person. You should check out Tiptoes. It is bonkers, apeshit crazy. Anyway, this is Films and Fermentation, a movie and alcohol podcast, #1 pop culture podcast on Good Pods, #1 beer podcast on Good Pods. I'm Leo.
I'm Kevin.
I'm Mike.
We're three friends like talk shit about movies while getting shit-faced. This week on Films and Fermentation, we're playing everyone's favorite game, Real or Fake Movie Plots. Can you tell the difference between a legitimate Hollywood script and the fever dream of a screenwriter on a caffeine bender? From shark-filled tornadoes to time-traveling cheerleaders, we're diving into the absurdity that makes us love movies even more. Grab a drink, take your best guess, and prepare to be baffled by what actually got greenlit. It's movie madness, beer-fueled confusion, and 100% Hollywood nonsense. Don't forget, you can drop us an email at filmsandfermentation@gmail.com or visit linktree.com/filmsandfermentation. I would like to point out now that if you go to our Linktree, we now have Linktree discount sponsorships. So if you go to Linktree right now, our Linktree account, you can get 50% off your purchase at BarkBox. So if you have a man's best friend in your life that you would like to get some Christmas presents for, you can get 50% off with our Linktree code. And we also have 20% off your first purchase at Misfits Market, which is an online grocery store. You can do that through our Linktree account, linktree.com/filmsandfermentation. You can also find us on the Pod Nation Media Network on Roku or visit our Substack newsletter. We are an independent podcast, which means we are listener supported. So please consider joining our Patreon for as little as $1 a month to receive members-only content. For just $1, you'll receive our exclusive real versus fake movie bullshit detector. 60% of the time, it works every time. You can also buy our merchandise at teespring.com or text us at 904-867-4466. What are we drinking tonight, gentlemen? I'm going to go first tonight because I don't usually go first.
I haven't gone first in like a month.
Go first a lot more often than I do. I only want to go first because I have a drink recommendation that's not what I'm drinking tonight. Last night I was out with some friends that I used to work with, and I was having some Sam Adams Winter White Ale, and it was magnificent. And I'm not drinking it tonight because I don't have any, but I will be going out and getting some soon. Tonight I decided to drink something a little more refreshing and less beer heavy. So I am just drinking some Pepsi with a couple shots of Jack Daniel's Tennessee Fire Cinnamon Spice whiskey. And so it's a nice little spicy Pepsi tonight. Mike, why don't you go now?
Well, I actually have a themed drink. Thanksgiving.
Okay.
I am drinking Old Smoky's Pumpkin Pie Moonshine. Pumpkin pie.
I have that like pumpkin pie whiskey. I was tempted to try that tonight, but I was like, I'm going to go for the cinnamon stuff. But that sounds good. Moonshine. I think I have some of that. Or either that or I've tried it at your house, maybe.
It's possible.
I feel like I've had it before. Yeah, what do you got going on?
I have something Megan had suggested. She found online. It is apple cider gin and tonic, I guess. It's 2 parts gin, 4 parts apple cider, splash of tonic. Last time I made it, I sprinkled cinnamon inside. I forgot to do it this time, but that was very good. This is good as well. It's just missing the cinnamon, but it's delicious.
And once again, the #1 beer podcast on Good Pods, and none of us are drinking beer. Although I didn't mention a beer that I had. So let's move on then and play a little song.
This week in film history with Mike. This week in film history with Mike.
1923, Cecil B. DeMille's first version of the film, The Ten Commandments, premieres in the USA.
Never seen the silent film version.
Silent one?
Yeah, I would love to check it out and just see how it compares to the 4-hour one that we covered in our Easter special.
Clips, and I've seen like the behind the scenes stuff. It was still monstrous.
I'm sure
the set and everything.
Like DeMille did not go easy on his films. So yeah, I've seen Fire and I've seen Rain. What's the next one you got there, Mike?
1928, Walt Disney Steamboat Willie has released the first Mickey Mouse sound cartoon.
And we could be showing that right now because it's now public domain.
It's now public domain. I believe there is one of those Twisted Universe horror films about Steamboat Willie coming out.
Boy.
Next one's there.
1931 horror film Frankenstein is released, starring Boris Karloff as the monster, directed by James Whale, and based on Mary Shelley's 1818 novel Frankenstein or the Modern Prometheus.
And
ironic.
I started to talk about this a little bit last week, but I didn't get into it too much. I just saw the Guillermo del Toro Frankenstein that's available on Netflix. And man, it was good. It was really good. I was like, do we need another Frankenstein film? And then I watched it and I was like, yeah, we needed one that Guillermo del Toro was making because it was really, really good. You can tell he loves the material and was very like caring about how he presented it on film. And the actor who plays the monster, I know the Academy doesn't usually go for things like this, but that guy should get a fucking Oscar nomination because he was magnificent. He wasn't a like scary monster. He was like, you felt bad for him and he really made you feel the emotional pain that this monster is going through, knowing that it's, basically immortal. It was really, really good. Should have been on big screen a little longer though, because it was beautiful to look at.
They released it on Halloween And then
Yeah, Halloween week.
they streamed it on the 7th, right? A week later.
Yeah, it was like 1 week. I think it was in like limited run release, and it's whatever. It's such a beautiful film. It's a shame I had to watch it on TV for the first time. So, next one, Mike.
1932's 5th Academy Award, Frederick March, Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, and Wallace Beery, the champ, in the first ever tie for Best Actor. Grand Hotel and Helen Hayes also wins.
Yeah, I threw those movies in there, and I read this earlier. I was like, I wonder what movies they tied for. And I've seen Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. I've never seen The Champ. I'm not sure what that is. Next one, sir.
1958, American puppeteer Jim Henson and his future wife, Jane Nebel, established Muppets, Inc., now known as the Jim Henson Company.
The world is a much better place because of it.
Yes, it is.
Absolutely.
And I'm not saying that sarcastically like I normally do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Next one, sir.
1959, Ben-Hur, directed by William Wyler and starring Charlton Heston, premieres in New York City, Academy Award Best Picture, 1960. Also, a very horrific death in that movie.
Yeah. Yeah. And I think Heston won Best Actor as well for this film. I believe. I've watched this, man. It's
long.
It's long. I know I say that about a lot of movies, but man, that one feels long. That one, like, they call it a time period epic. It's an epic, all right, like, because it felt like an epic time that I was watching it. Next one, sir.
1967, Mel Brooks' first film, The Producer, starring Zero Mostel and Gene Wilder, has a disastrous premiere and is almost shelved. Later goes on to win an Oscar and achieve cult status.
It's amazing that a movie about producers trying to put on a disastrous play can't turn out into a disastrous film. But it's Mel Brooks' only Academy Award in his entire career. It was for Best Original Screenplay. Next one, sir.
1975 film adaptation One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, based stage adaptation of novel by Ken Casey, directed by Milos Forman, and starring Jack Nicholson and Louise Fletcher, is released. Academy Award Best Picture, 1976.
One of the few movies to win the Big Five. So it won Best Picture, Best Director for Milos Forman, Best Actor for Jack Nicholson, Best Actress for Louise Fletcher, and Best Adapted Screenplay.
1976, Rocky, directed by John G. Avildsen,
yeah.
And starring Sylvester Stallone, premieres in New York. Best Picture, 1977.
Surprise win for Best Picture.
Yes.
Yeah. Next one.
1980s, Heaven's Gate, film directed by Michael Cimino. Starring Chris Christopherson and Christopher Walken, premieres. One of the biggest box office bombs ever.
Yeah.
But it did inspire a cult, so
yeah, the Heaven's Gate cult. Yeah. I'd be like, I'd actually find it kind of amusing if that was one of the reasons that they call it the Heaven's Gate. I was a big fan of the bomb film from 1980.
If you remember, minute 43 through 47,
Christopher Walken goes, "Wow,
wow, that's a big comment." I'm just saying.
Heaven's got a giant gate.
That's what she said.
So, hey, have you seen this movie?
What's that?
Have you seen this movie?
Heaven's Gate?
Yes.
No.
Have you?
No. Leo, like, I've seen that movie, and
I know. I'm usually like that.
Especially since it's Christopher Walken.
Believe it or not, there are some films I haven't seen, and I don't often make like when I see that a movie is like a giant box office bomb, I'm usually not directed towards that one normally.
He's not finding it at Redbox.
Like, I do watch a lot of bad movies, but they're often like bad because they're supposed to be bad. You know, like, I think only a few like box office bombs I actually sat and watched was Ishtar, which actually is better than the box office made it out to be. I've never seen Heaven's Gate. I might have to check it out just because it is Christopher Walken. Next one, sir.
1983, Terms of Endearment, from the book by Larry McMurtry,
Yeah.
directed by James L. Brooks, and starring Shirley MacLaine and Deborah Winger, premieres in New York, Best Picture 1984.
Best supporting actor, Jack Nicholson.
He's all over the place.
You know, one of the screenwriters was on this film? Carrie Fisher.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, she was one of like the like they'll often like hire out to other screenwriters to do like workups on the script. She was one of the people who worked on it. Next one, sir.
1984, A Christmas Carol, directed by Clive Donner, starring George C. Scott, premieres in the UK.
Yeah, I give the thumbs up too, sir. This is one of my favorite versions of Christmas Carol.
I feel a little unsafe though. I got fireworks going off.
I know. I'm like, you're doing it, but like the background thing is like muting your fireworks. Like they're just like popping out of your ears right now.
My favorite, the best version. And I know
It's
there's
my
a lot of
favorite
discussion.
one,
It's my favorite, but yeah.
I mean, I put it up there with like this and like the Muppets are probably my two
Yeah.
favorite versions. Next one, sir.
1985, Toy Story, the first feature-length film created completely using computer-generated imagery, directed by John Lasseter and starring Tom Hanks and Tim Allen, is released.
You want something weird? Like, I know like there's the fifth one coming out soon. And like it's progressed so much with these computer animated films. And like I remember I was watching a little bit of the first Toy Story recently, and I'm like, man, it looks old now.
Yeah.
It doesn't look as you know, cool as it was back
the
in 95.
humans look more less like stick figures. You know, they look like
it's that uncanny valley thing, man. It's kind of like the kids in Polar Express. Like it's a little creepy.
Yeah.
Next one, sir.
2002, Die Another Day, 20th James Bond film released, directed by Lee Tamahori, something like that.
I think it's Tamahori. I think you were right there.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Starring Pierce Brosnan and Halle Berry. Brosnan's last turn in the role.
All I remember from this film is it's got the Halle Berry walking up on the beach in the bikini scene, playing off the old Ursula Andrews scene.
Yes.
Yeah. Wasn't her like character's name like Jinx or something like that?
Something
like that. I remember them saying like they were going to do like a spin-off movie with her as that character, and it never happened.
Thank God.
Halle Berry and spin-off movies don't usually end up going so well.
Yeah. Next one, sir.
2005, 20th Century Fox releases Walk the Line, starring Joaquin Phoenix as Johnny Cash and Reese Witherspoon as June Carter, directed by James Mangold. Witherspoon wins an Academy Award.
As far as biopics go, or like musician biopics go, I really like this one.
Mm-hmm.
I like this one a lot. I think Joaquin Phoenix is great in it. He doesn't really look like Johnny Cash or sound like him when he sings, but you kind of forgive it because it's a really good performance. And Witherspoon is so frigging charming in this movie. Like she's really like wins you over. And the last one, sir.
Yeah, this is for you two.
Yeah.
2018, Danny DeVito Day, observed in the state of New Jersey, championed by Ashbury Park Mayor John Moore.
Danny DeVito Day.
Did you get that out for school there?
I was still living in Philly in 2018, so I didn't know anything about Danny DeVito Day.
I know that there was a high school student who took a life-size cardboard cutout of him as Frank from It's Always Sunny to her prom, and he got wind of it, and he thought it was so funny. He got a life-size cardboard cutout of her in her prom dress and had pictures taken of him with her.
He's from all accounts and from things I've seen and heard about him, like it just seems like he's such a nice guy.
Mm-hmm.
He's a funny guy. So Always Sunny. So the first season that they did Always Sunny, they had won like a contest on FX to like produce a show, and it became a big hit. And he contacted Charlie Day and the other guys that created the show after the first season and was like, I really like your show. I'd love to be a part of it.
Wow.
So the character Frank came along when he asked if he could be on the show, and he ended up becoming like one of the major characters in the show for the was it 12 seasons or something that they were on.
Yeah. Have you seen the crossovers between It's Always Sunny and Abbott Elementary?
No, because I haven't watched Abbott Elementary yet.
Oh no!
I get like I want to watch it, and then I start having like PTSD.
Oh.
Like I don't know if I want to watch this or not, but yeah, I think I will at some point. I'll get around to it.
Yeah.
All right, let's move on then to some beer news.
Kevin's here, he's here for beer. He's got news, it's beer with Kevin.
I'm already enjoying the story based on the headline.
Are you guys familiar with the new Pope at the Vatican? The one from the United States of America, more specifically from Chicago.
Chicago. The Pope.
The Pope. Pope Leo
He's the whole reason that the Chicago Bears are in first place right now.
I have no doubt. Pope Leo the 14th received Chicago-made The Pope beer from Governor Pritzker. If you're going to meet the Pope, you have to bring him something from Chicago. And that's exactly what Governor J.B. Pritzker and First Lady Mary Catherine Munster did. When Brent Raska, owner of Chicago's Burning Bush Brewery, created a beer called The Pope, he never thought it would land in the hands of the pontiff himself. We opened March 6th of 2020, a week before COVID hit, and we made it through, and now our beer is at the Vatican, so it's full circle, Raska said. Very blessed, very thankful, and just grateful for the opportunity. Thankful for Governor Pritzker and reaching out and having the idea. During a meeting at the Vatican, Pritzker gifted Pope Leo XIV a 4-pack of The Pope, an American mild ale from Burning Bush Brewery. It was one of several gifts the governor gave the Pope to honor his Chicago roots. Raska used to be a pastor and names his beers after biblical themes and religious figures. According to Raska, Pritzker first came across The Pope earlier this year after seeing reports about the American mild ale. Somebody in the governor's office said, "Hey, Governor Pritzker wants to come here and try the beer." So he did come here early June. I don't like the way that was phrased, and was able to try the beer and was super generous with his time and photo ops with my family and with the staff. And it was really down to earth, Raska said. And then just last Saturday, someone from his staff called and said, "Hey, he's going to the Vatican. He wants to bring your beer as a gift to Pope Leo." We're like, "Yeah, absolutely. Come on in." And so one of his staff came and picked it up. The Pope. The beer's papal connection turned into one of the brewery's top sellers. While Raska expects even more people to want to try it out, the brewery only has 36 cans left. Holy smokes. When we released it last Memorial Day, we had 1,000 cans. We are a very small brewery. We only can can a couple times a year, Raska said. So I imagine those will probably be gone this weekend. And then we'll be canning more, hopefully, in a few weeks and keep it going. Whether the Pope is really going to crack open one of the beers remains a mystery, but at least it will be cold if he does, as it grows, as he told the governor he would put the beer in his refrigerator. That's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. I'm betting you somebody's going to try to buy up those last few and then,
sell on eBay.
Yeah.
I was laughing when you said that the guy likes to do like biblical themed drink. And I was like trying to think of like what's like the most offensive thing I could think of.
Water into wine beer.
Crucifixion Kolsch.
John's head Hefeweizen.
Oh God, we're dead. We're doomed.
Yeah.
We are doomed men.
Wow. I go to church every Sunday, so meh.
Oh, so yeah, you're good. Yeah.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
I'm a godless heathen. All right.
You're a godless heathen. What's that make me?
Someone who should never step foot in a church.
Consider I'm a Catholic that's been divorced, remarried to a non-Catholic.
My wife and I got my wife to convert to Catholicism so we can neglect the faith together. All right, moving on.
Movie updates with Leo. Movie updates with Leo. Movie updates with Leo. Movie updates Leo.
All right, so I was going to do these last week, but we had a very packed show last week, so I decided to kind of hold off.
Yeah, I think.
But so both of these were announced a while, like about 2 weeks ago. So it was announced that Gremlins 3 is in production, slated for a 2023 release, and I don't know how I feel about that.
I was going to send you, and I stopped because I felt like I was sending you a lot lately. Through Instagram, I was going to send you a, you know how they have those made up toys, like the Reimagine or whatever they're called, but it was Kate's father.
Was it like he's out of the kidney?
He's covered in soot. His neck is broken on the side.
I would buy that if I could find it. I would put that out every year at Christmas
I
time.
was definitely doomed.
Also, speaking of public domain, Disney has lost the rights to Roger Rabbit.
No.
The original author, the author of the original novel, Gary K. Wolfe, has now retained the rights to his own property. He is actually planning on putting together some new Roger Rabbit material that's closer to his original book idea, and less like the Disney-fied version of Roger Rabbit. His novel's weird.
I'd never heard of it until Disney-fied as Roger Rabbit. So
yeah, so like they called it "Who Framed Roger Rabbit." The original book was called. It wasn't Who Framed. It was something else. Roger Rabbit.
Alibi? No.
Yeah, something. Something along those lines. But it was like a lot darker.
Yeah.
Yeah. Roger Rabbit was a little bit more of like a horny character.
Mm-hmm.
And the cartoons, when they spoke to people, word balloons appeared next to their head with their dialogue in it and all. So it was like something a little more like comic strip kind of thing. It's a weird novel. I really like Roger Rabbit the movie. So we'll see what comes of this, but yeah,
it's one of the movies I show for my animation unit.
Yeah, I love Roger Rabbit.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see what it comes of this now that Disney doesn't own the property anymore. Mike has a must-try craft beer that he is going to be in search of next week.
Yes, because this is out of Richmond, Virginia. They sell it. I think they sell it near Williamsburg, so I'll pick it up if I can find it. Hardywood Gingerbread Stout is a spiced imperial milk stout. It's 9.2 ABV. It's a seasonal winter. Taste notes are crafted with baby ginger from Castlemont Farm and wildflower honey from Bear Farms. This decadent stout delivers a velvety mouth feel and a symphony of holiday flavors. Expect layers of chocolate milk, vanilla, honeycomb, and cinnamon accumulating in a warm snap of ginger. The deep dark chocolate hue is crowned with a frothy caramel-colored head, releasing aromas of gingerbread cookies, nutmeg, allspice, and Madagascar bourbon vanilla. The flavor profiles is the aroma of holiday spice melody, gingerbread, caramel malt, earthy hops, and dried fruits. Taste is dark roasted malts, chocolate, prunes, dates, spicy alcohol, warmth, and a sweet, lingering finish. Mouth feels a full body of silky oats, medium carbonation, and a gentle lactose sweetness. The brewer's notes is brewed as an imperial milk stout. Hardywood Gingerbread Stout is lovingly referred to as Christmas in a bottle. The additional addition of lactose and oats create a smooth, luxurious texture that balances the bold roast and spice character, perfect for fireside sipping and holiday gatherings.
You had me at 9.2 alcohol by volume.
Mhm.
Yeah, they have a
Chock
holiday,
full of flavor.
they have a holiday pack. So if I can find it, we will be drinking that at my holiday party, boys.
That sounds good, man. That sounds really good, that beer. So,
Mhm.
all right, we're going to take a quick break and we'll be back with our main segment. All right, everybody, thank you for sticking with us. That quick little break. So tonight we're playing a game called Real or Fake, and despite Mike's misgivings, it's not about boobies. It's about movies. Movies, not boobies. So I have a bunch of plots that I put together that I'm going to show the guys, and they're going to try to guess which one's real and which one's fake. I set it up so that I could put it on the screen so you guys can see it. So here's the first one. We already know that this one is real. This is the synopsis for Tiptoes, a romantic drama where a woman discovers her boyfriend's entire family consists of little people, and he's the only average height one. And that was the movie Tiptoes. So that's kind of how we're going to do this. I'll put the words up on the screen. If you're watching us on YouTube or on Roku, you can see this for yourself.
Play along.
What's that?
And play along.
And play along. If you're listening to us on Spotify or iTunes, play along as well. Just be careful while you're driving. All right, here we go. Let's see. I think I'll start from the top and work my way down. All right, so some of these are real, some of these are fake. It's uneven balance, so I didn't do like 5 real, 5 fake. You know, I made them, they're kind of like mixed up a little bit here, so I'm not going to tell you how many are real and how many are fake. Let's see what you guys can figure out. So here's the first one. 2 older men in an assisted living facility take on a soul-sucking Egyptian mummy. The twist? One of the men believes he's Elvis Presley, while the other, a black man, thinks he's JFK.
I know this one.
You know this one?
That's a real movie.
It's a real movie. Yeah.
Mhm.
Do you know what it's called?
It's something Elvis Imhotep.
You're pretty close. This one is called. It stars Bruce Campbell as the Elvis guy,
Yeah.
and
Mhm.
Ossie Davis, legendary African American actor, as the man who thinks he's JFK. And the movie is called Bubba Hotep.
Bubba Hotep. That's it.
Yeah, this is a bizarre one.
I think I saw the trailer for this somewhere once upon a time.
hmm
Like, he thinks he's JFK, but he's black.
Yeah, it's a weird one. I mean, I don't think they're not all curveballs, so I think some of these you'll probably get right away, but we'll see. Okay, we'll move on to the next one then. A burned out paramedic joins a rec league hockey team to cope with PTSD and accidentally becomes their star goalie. As the season progresses, he must choose between his job and his passion.
Hmm.
It sounds too real to be real. I'm going to go with
It sounds too real to be real.
If it was real,
hmm
would it be Bring Out Your Dead starring Nicolas Cage?
No, it's not Bring Out Your
Okay.
Dead. Bring Nicolas Cage. That's actually called I thought it was called Waking the Dead. Right? 'Cause that's a Scorsese film. What do you think? Mike says it's too real to be real, so I'm guessing he means fake.
It's
I'm
fake.
guessing it's fake.
You're guessing it's fake. This movie is called Second Shift,
Oh, it's real.
and it's fake.
And it's fake.
The fake title is Second Shift. All right. Let's go to. Let's just keep going in order here, I think. A Japanese horror comedy where a schoolgirl and her friends visit her aunt's country house only to be attacked by a demonic cat, carnivorous piano that eats a girl, and disembodied limbs.
Oh, this is real.
That is definitely real.
How's that? How do you think it's definitely real?
It's Japanese. This is right up Japanese. Yeah.
Because to me, it sounds a lot like the plot of like Evil Dead.
Mhm.
This movie is real. It is called Hausu.
Bless you.
Hausu. That's a still from the film. Hausu is Japanese for house.
Mm.
So the movie is called House.
Hey, we're batting 1,000 there, Kev.
Yeah, you guys are doing good with this one tonight. Let's see. Let me get back to my banners here. After their tech startup announces permanent remote work, a group of coworkers who've never met in person are forced to share a single rented cabin for a mandatory culture reboot retreat.
That's real.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree.
That sounds like the stupid shit that Hollywood would come up with today.
So here's the full description. I can't fit everything on the screen. It was like a limited word count. So Wi-Fi failures, petty Slack feuds, and a bear that keeps stealing the charcuterie board push the team to the edge just as investors arrive for a surprise visit. The movie is called Out of Office, and it is fake.
Oh, we got us.
I got you. Finally got you with one.
Gonna say it's a Yogi Bear. I'm gonna steal the picnic basket.
I'm feeling the charcuterie board. Let's go to. I'm debating if I want to go out of order with some of the ones that I have here, but I might confuse myself if I do that. Let's go with. I'm gonna go with this one here. So I'm gonna go a little out of order. A shot on video Canadian horror movie where two dudes in a rundown house drink beer, watch TV, and read a cursed book that causes mutant insect creatures to crawl out of a woman's body.
Fake.
Real.
So we got one fake, one real. The movie is called Things.
Yes.
It is a very, very low budget shot on camcorder.
Did he have to pay for his own mullet?
Yeah, look at that mullet, giant drill. That's the insect creature coming out of the lady's body. It looks like a pile of shit.
I used my drill to go lake fishing.
Let's see. All right, so that one was so Mike's in the lead right now with one extra point here. I'm gonna go back to the top of my list here. Let's see. All right, we did that. That's a fake one. Let's do this one. This one. A quiet hitman. Quiet hitman named lives by an ancient samurai code while working. I think I fucked up. A quiet hitman lives by an ancient samurai code while working as a contract killer for the Italian mob in a decaying American city.
I'm gonna go fake.
I'll go real.
Yeah, I kind of fucked up there because the character's name was in the description and I took it out. I forgot to take out the word named because it's an actual movie. This movie is called Ghost Dog, Way of the Samurai, starring Forrest Whitaker.
What the fuck was Forrest Whitaker thinking?
Now, let me tell you this.
This was the role that got him, what's his name from Star Wars?
Star Wars. Oh, Saul Guerrero. Yeah, he's to his credit, like it sounds like a weird premise, and you're like, how is Forrest Whitaker a samurai? It's definitely a cult movie. You know, it's not well known, but I've seen it, and it's actually pretty good. Like, he's really, really good in it. The mobsters are kind of like over the top, almost comical in a way, but he's pretty good in it. It's definitely a cult film. Yeah. So you guys are tied again.
Yeah.
Let's see. I'm gonna go back down to the bottom here. Here we go. Amy, an 11-year-old Senegalese girl in Paris, becomes fascinated with a group of rebellious classmates who form a twerking dance crew, pushing the boundaries between adulthood and innocence.
Say fake.
I'm gonna go fake too.
So this movie caused a lot of controversy when it came out. It was released on Netflix.
Christ.
The movie is called Cuties.
Oh my God.
That's the actual film poster. These girls are all like 11 and 12 years old.
No shit.
Yeah. So the movie is called Cuties. Where's my description of it here? And this is the full description. As she joins them and pushes further into social media fueled grown-up behavior, she clashes with her family's traditional values and her own sense of identity. The film walks an uncomfortable line on purpose, using the girls' increasingly sexualized performances to criticize the way modern culture exploits young girls for attention and validation. So the movie was meant to be like a like a satire, like
You're watching it, so you're horrible. You made it. You're horrible.
It's supposed to be like a scathing commentary on the way the media sexualizes young girls, but it sexualizes the young girls in order to do it. And it's like I didn't watch it. I have my limits. Somebody who is like, as a teacher who works with kids around that age, I will not watch a movie like that. It also it comes out of Paris, so figure French. That makes sense. Let's see here. I'm gonna go to this one here. This one's a pretty good one. Brilliant but haunted astrophysicist Dr. Anya Kessler joins the starship Chimera to investigate a mysterious signal coming from a rogue planet orbiting a black hole and an alien species made of echoes.
Fake.
I want to say real. I'm going to say real.
Okay. You are both right in a way. It is not a real movie, but it is the plot of the book I just finished writing. This is my second novel that I just finished. That I am not publishing.
Cheap plug.
It is a cheap. Well, it's not a cheap plug till it gets published. I actually submitted it for actual publication. So if I get a book contract, then we'll start plugging it. And if I don't, then I might be self-publishing it like I did the first book. Let's see. I'm going to go back to the top of my list here. So we did Ghost Dog. This one. A late-night radio DJ in 1984 starts receiving calls from listeners who insist they're living in the year 1994. When their stories begin predicting real tragedy, he must decide if it's real or not.
Wow.
I know.
That sounds interesting.
Yeah. It reminds me a little of the movie Frequency.
Yeah, I was going to say that's exactly what it reminds me of. It reminds me of Frequency,
which I really liked. I thought that was a good movie.
That's the one with is that Kurt Russell or not Kurt Russell?
No, Dennis Quaid.
Music by Garth Brooks.
That is a pretty good movie.
I'm going to say fake.
I'm going to say fake.
Yeah, this is a fake one, but I agree. I would like to see this one for myself. The fake title of this film is Late Night. Okay, let's see. Let's go to this one. A pop idol quits her girl group to become an actress, only to find her new career path far darker than she expected. Add a cyber stalker to the mix just for good measure.
I'm going to say real.
Yeah, I'll go real.
Okay. This is a Japanese film, an animated film, actually. It's called Perfect Blue. It's not typical Japanese animation. It's like a like very dramatic film. Just put the animation. It's a really good movie. It's a very, very good movie. It's very like it could have been acted by real people kind of movie because it's a dramatic, like very tense thriller.
Okay.
And a very good movie if you can get through Japanese subtitles. Let's see. Cynical grad student in Celtic studies discovers that a medieval manuscript in her university library is actually a portal to the last fragments of the mythical realm Avalon.
Fake.
Real.
It is fake.
We're tied again.
Yeah, we're tied again. Let's see. Which ones have I not done yet? So we did Bubba Hotep. We did the fake paramedic movie. We did the Japanese horror movie. We did the fake tech startup movie. We did the Quiet Hitman. We did the fake radio DJ film that we all said we would like to see. This one here that we just did is fake. We did Perfect Blue, which is real. We did the one where it's a fake plug for my new book. We did Cuties, unfortunately. Shot on Canadian. We did that one. So we did them all. That was all of them. That was all of them.
Good night, everybody.
You guys tied. Let's do a bonus one, shall we? A romantic drama where a woman discovers her boyfriend's it's just a little people.
Real.
Real. That movie is. Oh, Kate Beckinsale. She did so much better for herself when she decided to do the what do you call movies?
Underworld
movies.
Oh, I thought you said she did much better when she did
Click.
Harbor.
Pearl Harbor. Click. Oh my God. She did better for herself when she decided to stop acting against grown men playing midgets and wearing leather. Let's see. So that was all of them. Yeah, I didn't do a lot of them tonight. So we are going to move on then to Mike. Do you have any beer history for us tonight?
That's a beer history, yes. Beer and the public houses that serve it have long played a meaningful role in political life. In times and places where formal communications was limited, pubs became essential gathering spots for sharing news, debating ideas, and organizing collective action. From the 18th century England, where discussions about monarchy, taxation, and individual rights brewed over pints, to American colonies where groups like the Sons of Liberty met in taverns to plan protests, beer often served as both social glue and catalyst for a revolutionary thinking. Across history, public houses have also acted as venues for political campaigning and expression of dissent, including during the French Revolution, where taverns became center of mobilization. At the same time, beer importance in daily life made it a frequent target for government taxation, sparking public unrest. Together, these examples reveal how beer and the spaces built around it have functioned as tools of unity, resistance, and political engagement, shaping moments and influencing political change.
Everybody got that?
Hey, beer and politics go hand in hand, apparently.
Yeah, let's see. We have a cinema quote of the week.
Working with Julie Andrews is like getting hit over the head with a Valentine. Christopher Plummer.
I'm going to assume that means she's pleasant.
Yes.
Yes.
Let's see here. How
She's
were
a
our
walking
drinks?
Care Bear.
A walking Care Bear. What's your drinks like tonight, gentlemen?
Glass is empty. It's good. Like I said, it was liquid pumpkin pie.
Yeah, that sounds good.
My second is done as well. The cinnamon did add a little bit more, which made me happy. Yeah.
And I again recommend the Winter White Ale from Sam Adams, which I'll be trying to find this weekend. And then tonight I had some Pepsi with a couple shots of Jack Daniel's Tennessee Fire Cinnamon Whiskey. I had 2 glasses of that tonight, so I feel pretty good. So again, everybody, this was a quick episode tonight, much quicker than last week. It's actually half the time of last week's episode. It's gonna be an easy edit for me tonight. So thank you for joining us tonight for 218 Real or Fake Part 2. We hope you enjoyed listening to this episode as much as we enjoyed recording it for you. Remember, you can email us at filmsandfermentation@gmail.com or visit linktree.com/filmsandfermentation. Find all of our social media and podcast links. Remember that we have some discount codes on Linktree now that you can use, so please visit it. You can watch us on the Pod Nation Media Network on Roku, on YouTube, and on Rumble, or listen to us on all the podcast platforms. You can also find our stuff at teespring.com or text us at 904-867-4466. We are going to be taking a little bit of time off to celebrate Thanksgiving with our families. We will be recording again in the first week of December. I will be releasing a mini pod episode in the meantime, and we're going to be reviewing a few movies on that mini episode, so please check that out. And then join us for our next episode, episode 219, which is going to be a special episode because it will be our 5-year anniversary of doing this podcast. Subject TBD. But don't forget to stop by the Crossroads or Pickle and Ferment It next time around for that episode. In the meantime, I'm Leo.
I'm Kevin.
I'm Mike.
This has been the Films and Fermentation podcast. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Cheers.
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 Cheers.